Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So about a month and a half ago, I ordered a Ancestry DNA kit. And it came in the mail, and I did the DNA saliva thing, which, by the way, they make it sound a lot easier than it actually is. And I sent it off, and I've been waiting kind of impatiently for my results. And alhamdulillah, today I got an email saying my results were in. So I wanted to kind of do a video and say what we know about my ancestry and kind of what some of my suspicions are. And then I'm going to actually take a look at what the results are, and we'll see how they compare. So you can probably see I keep looking to like the bottom corner of the screen. That's because I had some technical difficulties earlier, and you apparently cannot click out of the camera mode without it turning off. So I had to open my results and like situate things so that way I can't see them right now, and then do the video. Okay, so basically what we already knew my whole time growing up, I was told basically it was like 50% German. And that comes from both my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family. More so my dad's side of the family, because we still apparently have relatives that live in Germany. I met them like once in my life. Somebody, I don't know, found out that we had relatives in Germany and brought them here to the United States for a family reunion when I was like 4. So, and then on my dad's side of the family, I think he also said maybe some French. But my maiden name is English when I looked it up, so I was kind of confused on that. My mom's side of the family obviously is Jewish, and they're all Ashkenazim, which means like European Jews. So like nationality wise, what we know is like Poland, Austrian, and that's kind of it. I feel like maybe there's Russian or something, but I don't know for sure. So basically all we know is that I'm a German Jew and it's all European. That's all we know for sure. But before I reverted to Islam, when I was practicing Judaism as a religion, I felt more affinity to the practices of Middle Eastern Jews. So Sephardim, Mizrahim, the traditions and the practices and understandings of the Jews in this region kind of really rang true to me, and it felt way closer to my heart. They're actually very similar a lot of the time to practices of Islam, so that's part of why I made the conversion, and why I reverted. So whenever, when I was younger, people would always be like, are you Italian or something? Because I have an olive skin tone. And then, after I reverted to Islam at the masjid, a lot of people will come to me and they're like, oh, sister, are you Arab? Are you from the Middle East? What country are you from? Are you from Pakistan? Because even though I'm really, really light-skinned, it's an olive skin tone. And then apparently my facial features lead people to think that I am from the Middle East or possibly Pakistan. And so that's part of why I wanted to do this and why I was so excited to do it. I wanted to do it for several years now, but I have not been able to, but now we have the money, so I did it. So I'm going to move over the camera screen so I can read the results. Okay, so what they gave me is called a ethnicity estimate. It says that there is a low confidence region in Africa and a low confidence region in West Asia. My it says that my makeup is 95% Europe. So, you know, we already kind of figured that out. It says 47% Ashkenazi Jew. It actually says European Jewish, but, you know, 36% Great Britain, which that's kind of surprising to me because my dad didn't, I don't think he ever said that we had anyone in England or anything like that. 7% Italy and Greece, which I had been told definitively that none of my family was Italian. So that's really cool because my whole childhood I was like, Dad, we're Italian. Dad, I'm pretty sure we're Italian. So it's kind of cool to see that there. Then the low confidence region in Europe says Finland, Northwest Russia, 4%. Eastern Europe, 1%. And then it gives like 0%. So I'm guessing those are like negligible, but still there. Percentages from the Iberian Peninsula and Ireland. So that's weird because I didn't expect Ireland either. So the low confidence region, actually, I'm going to go to West Asia because that's the second highest. So it says I'm 4% West Asian. And that's where it's giving me 3% from the Caucasus region. So I believe that is actually kind of situated more towards India, due to, from what I remember in history, a man in the United States having to fight and show that he was Caucasian because he was literally from the Caucasus region. And I believe he was Indian, but I could be wrong. It's not good geography. And then it says 1% Middle East. So it is in there somewhere. So maybe it's just a little more prevalent in me than, I don't know, everyone else in my family. Because my Nana claimed that we never had anybody in the Middle East. And obviously there's at least 1% there. So, and then it gives less than 1% is the low confidence region in Africa, and it says Mali. And I actually don't know where that is, or what ethnic group that is. So I'm going to have to look into it. But so now we know for sure, definitely very, very Jewish. And even if it's not as high as I thought it might be, you know, seeing Italy in there for sure, on what I'm pretty sure is probably my dad's side, that was pretty neat, kind of validating for my childhood. And then seeing, you know, West Asia, so Caucasus region and the Middle East in there, that is really validating right now as an adult. And I kind of just looked it up, but you know, it's saying that the Caucasus region is like Turkey, Iran, Azerbaijan, and a small portion of Russia, Georgia, some places like that actually have a really high Muslim population. So that's really cool too. Okay, so I'm going to leave the link below in case anybody wants to do their own AncestryDNA test. And what's really cool is you can also upload your DNA to other DNA test websites for the most part, and then you can get information on like your medical DNA, or like deep DNA testing based on your mitochondria, or your Y chromosome if you're a male. And that can give all the way back even to like Neanderthals and stuff like that. So that's really neat. So thank you guys so much for watching my little reaction video. I guess it wasn't super exciting, but I am feeling pretty good about it. So